All right, let me throw some facts at you. I was in an interview yesterday and they are asking me, what's my problem with Bitcoin? I don't have a problem with Bitcoin. I had to laugh. I actually own more Bitcoin than most people do. Being against Bitcoin would be one of the dumbest things in the world. This is an asset that's grown at 1.3 billion% since the inception in 2009. So nowhere, for the record, have I ever stated, nor do I believe that Bitcoin in any way is a bad investment, especially in the long run. But what I do believe and what I want you to understand is the bigger picture. And now I'm going to share it with you. Did you ever notice that Bitcoin investors talk nothing but Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin? Ever wonder why? It's because it's the only coin that was ever allowed to rise. Ask yourself why. Because it doesn't threaten traditional finance, period. Bitcoin was designed originally to be a peer-to-peer payment system, but everyone quickly seen that it wasn't scalable. Not for transactions, not for everyday use. So it was deemed non-threatening to traditional finance and allowed to rise. So now let's talk facts. Bitcoin was released in 2009 at 0.00076. Fast forward 16 years later than this morning, Bitcoin is valued at just under 100K. That's a 1.3 billion% increase. That is insane. But now let's look at reality. We all know that XRP and XLM, for example, have been around for over a decade. They were actually released just a few years after Bitcoin. But unlike Bitcoin, they were built to replace the broken, outdated financial system. These are the real infrastructure coins, the ones designed to replace that broken, outdated system. So let's compare the growth to Bitcoin. XRP was released in 2012 at 1 penny. Fast forward 13 years later, and today it sits at $2.40. That's a 24,000% increase. Not on the same stage, right? When XLM was released in 2014, it wasn't even a fraction of a penny. And now it's at 33 cents. That's only 11,000% increase. See the problem? If you think Bitcoin will continue to rise by millions of percent while XRP and XLM and other utility coins just sit around, you're out of your mind. The days of Bitcoin being the exclusive front runner are over. I'm not telling you to sell your Bitcoin. I never did. That would be stupid. But what I am telling you is don't put all your bags in one place. Bitcoiners are coming from a winning situation, 1.3 billion% in 16 years. Great investment. But let me tell you what's happening right now. Utility coins are about to be unleashed. Just this week, David Sachs and his administration of pro-crypto leaders are setting the stage in front of the whole world. XRP lawyer Stuart Alderati, he went on the news stating that Ripple is leading Trump's initiative to make America the crypto capital of the world. Lawmakers are lining up. Policies are being built. SEC's dropping their flag. Floodgates are about to open. And yes, you've heard Trump talk about a Bitcoin reserve. But that narrative shifted, and now it's a digital asset reserve. Why? Because Bitcoin's domination by themselves is over. If that's not clear enough, I don't know what is. Don't just invest in Bitcoin. Diversify. If you want to see Bitcoin-like gains, then Bitcoin itself is not your answer anymore. Bitcoin might see a 10x and get to $1 million in the next few years. If XRP experienced just 1/100th of Bitcoin's growth, it would be valued at approximately $1,315. That's $1,300 per XRP. And that's only 1/100th of the growth. And when Bitcoin went from nothing to 100,000, wait until you see how fast these utility coins will catch up. So don't be left behind. Crypto is not about Bitcoin anymore. Crypto is now utility. And the ones that understand that, they're about to change their lives forever.